March 13th, 1964. At 3 a.m. on March 13th in Queens, New York, a young woman walked home after her late-night shift. She never made it to her apartment alive. In the shadows, a man waited. He attacked her, stabbing her multiple times, and for nearly half an hour, dozens of neighbors heard her cries for help and did almost nothing. 38 people saw or heard parts of the attack, yet nearly all failed to act. By the time the police arrived, she was dead. Her name was Kitty Genovese. She was 28, a woman full of warmth, independence, and determination. Born in Brooklyn, the eldest of her siblings, she learned responsibility, resilience, and empathy early in life. She moved to Queens as a young adult, building a life she could call her own. Working late nights at Ev's 11th hour bar, she navigated a city that never truly slept. Her friends described her as outgoing but careful, someone who balanced her independence with a sharp awareness of her surroundings. She was cautious, yet confident, a woman used to navigating the challenges of an urban environment. On that night, Kitty parked her small red Fiat outside her apartment building. The streets of Kew Gardens were quiet, dimly lit, almost eerily serene. She walked the short distance to her building, a path she had taken countless times before. In the shadows, Winston Mosley waited. He was 29, married with 2 children. But beneath the surface of an ordinary life, he harbored dark impulses. That night, he carried a hunting knife and a calculated plan. He was looking for someone vulnerable, and he found her. The first attack was sudden and violent. Kitty screamed, a sharp cry that cut through the quiet streets, a desperate plea for help. Lights flickered on in apartments, curtains shifted, but fear and uncertainty froze nearly all who heard her. Mosley stabbed her twice before retreating, leaving her alive but gravely injured. Kitty, fueled by sheer willpower, dragged herself toward the safety of her building's rear entrance. Each step was an agonizing struggle, each breath a testament to human resilience. In those critical minutes, the neighborhood became a study in human psychology. 38 witnesses would later report seeing or hearing parts of the attack. Some heard muffled screams, others glimpsed shadows moving in the alley. Some debated quietly among themselves or with neighbors about whether to intervene. And yet, almost no one acted decisively. The human brain is wired to seek cues from others during emergencies. When no one acts, pluralistic ignorance convinces individuals that intervention is unnecessary. Responsibility diffuses across the group, diluting accountability. Fear compounds hesitation. Fear of personal danger, fear of judgment, fear of being wrong. All these forces collided that night, leaving a woman to die while observers froze in place. Mosley returned. Kitty had moved mere steps from safety, only to be found and attacked again. He stabbed her repeatedly and sexually assaulted her. The streets of Queens, the neighborhood she had called home, became a silent witness to an unimaginable tragedy. Ordinary people were now participants, not in action, but in observation. To fully understand the tragedy, we must explore the urban and cultural context of 1960s Queens. Neighborhoods like Kew Gardens were paradoxical, close-knit in some ways, yet marked by urban anonymity. Residents had limited interaction with one another despite physical proximity. Social isolation, combined with the pressures of living in a busy city, created the conditions for the bystander effect to operate. People lived alongside each other, but rarely intervened. This tension between community and anonymity is still relevant today, amplified on digital platforms where millions observe crises without taking meaningful action.